So what we're doing here is, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing 4 times of the open D string, which is the E string tuned down to a D, and the A string. You're going to go, and you're going to palm mute, just. And you're going to be playing on the 5th fret of the A, 7th fret of the D. And then you're going to play twice of the open A and E string. And then play the 3rd fret and 5th fret of the A and D string. So you're slowly got this. And then you're going back to the very beginning and playing it twice. So you got this. But once you do it afterwards, you're going to slide. So you got the sliding motion, just slowly. Up the speed. Slowly. Twice. Twice open. Slide. Up to speed, like I said. Third fret of the D string, 5th fret of the A, 3rd fret of the A, 5th fret of the A. So the whole riff up to speed is this. And you're going to play that riff twice before you even go. So you got. Little riff, because I think it's like a very simple, basic rock riff is what it is. Something you might hear in like 80s metal, 80s rock. This is one of those riffs that I came up with off the top of my head, just jamming like I always do, and just riffing like I always do. And I think a lot of the riffs that I come up with are very simple but catchy. If I had like a drummer or somebody who would put a drum beat behind it, I think my riffs would actually shine more than they actually do. And sometimes that's why you hear me messing up a lot when I'm playing, because it's a riff that I just wrote off the top of my head, and I thought you guys want to learn it. And a lot of times why I make riffs and I throw them up to YouTube is so I can remember them, because it's a way to remember them. When you can visually see what you're playing, you can go back in like 6 months or a year and go, oh, I remember playing that riff, and then tighten it up and then turn it into an actual song. But I think that very much really sounds like a song or a riff that you'd hear in like the 1980s. It's like an 80s rock riff, or even today modern rock. It's not. I don't really consider this song like a very heavy, aggressive metal song, but it does have a kind of a cool groove. And let me know if you can identify what kind of band this would sound like. If you can post in the comment section below, what band does this remind you of? And let me know, because it does have some similar sounds to some bands, but I can't picture anybody right off the top of my head, but it's just... better in a drop tuning like drop C or anything like that, because I normally don't play outside of drop D. It's just because I think drop D is heavy enough, and drop D isn't a crazy tuning anymore. It used to be like 10 years ago, 20 years ago when you play drop D, people were like, damn, that's heavy. Now everybody's playing drop C, drop A, and getting lower and lower and lower. And I always wondered, does drop tuning make your songs more aggressive, or is it just the way you play and pick? Because you hear Lamb of God playing in drop D, and then you hear Slipknot playing in drop B, and Lamb of God is sometimes more aggressive than Slipknot. But at the end of the day, this is just a very cool, simple riff, and like I said, it's very simple. And that one little lick, little lick, it just goes. That little lick, guys, is third fret of the D, fifth fret of the A, third fret of the A, fifth fret of the A string. So pretty much their whole simple riff is just like this, guys. That whole little riff is this.